Hi, my name is Emily, and this is my VMR story. I completed VMR about 6 weeks ago, and it feels important to share with you my history that my mom had, while she was diagnosed with bipolar and manic depressive disorder, pretty much after I was born, came home after she was hospitalized, heavily medicated, and was my whole life. And she also had cancer when I was 16, and that went on for about 22 years. She had five um, different diagnoses with cancer. So, mental health and physical well being is wired in me, and it always has been. Um, I was divorced in 2017. I had been on medication, antidepressants, anti anxiety medication for 20 years. And I just accepted that I should be lucky because I wasn't worse and I wasn't hospitalized. And when I was divorced in 2017, there was a long time where I just didn't want to be here. And the medication wasn't helping me anyway. And so I decided to get off of it because I already felt awful. I was guided to VMR. At the time, I felt I couldn't afford it. And so I listened to Kelly's book, A Mind of Your Own, over and over for weeks and weeks. And although my psychiatrist really encouraged that I not get off of medication because of how I was, I did it anyway. And I felt that her book really supported me to do that. And when I was off everything, I felt very empowered, and I also felt disabled in a way. It's like, my spiritual muscles had atrophied, and managing life was really hard. So I've been doing a lot of work since then on myself. I've been a yoga teacher for 20 years. I'm also a life coach now. I've been doing that for almost 4 years because I've done a lot of work on myself. I came to VMR recently because I also have been diagnosed with Hashimoto's. It was it was 2018. It was, my body was just in survival mode for so long. So the idea that I could reverse that, nobody had even presented that to me. And I do have this desire to never take medication again. So that was my yes, even though I had gotten off of the majority of my medications. Focusing on healing my autoimmune was my yes. And I felt so supported in that container. And I already am I already was off of alcohol and gluten and sugar for the most part. But it was such a game changer. It was an upgrade for me. And I learned so much. And I think what really the gift was a feeling of safety in my body, a feeling of safety in my body because I've not felt safe for really a long time for good reason. And it was tremendous to feel that and to have it be sustainable. I kept waiting for it to slip away. And it's been sustainable. I mean, for the most part, right? There's life. But I have incredible gratitude for going through that. And, I'm continuing. I'm continuing because it's just, it's too important. So, I've recorded this several times, and many times I've become tearful. I'm not right now, but I share that because I want to express how profound this has been for me and how grateful I am to Kelly and to Jamie for the space holding. So I think that's it for the most part. I am excited to see what else unfolds. I know that this shift in me is really, it's already impacting my relationships, in particular with my son, who's really in his own dark night. and I'm showing up differently, much calmer mom. And I also know that it is going to impact my business and the people that I take care of, because I feel like I can provide so much more from really a lived experience. So, incredible gratitude. Thank you.